Hello, hello. Hi, Robert. How are you today? Your average girl, Marie Smith. How's everyone doing today? It's a beautiful day here. It's super sunny, super cold. It's still only about 35 degrees, but super, super sunny. So that's awesome. Being a lazy stump. Oh, that's okay. Every once in a while, we all need a day like that. I love my beautiful stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So awesome. Welcome, everyone. Do I sell on eBay? I don't sell any of my art on eBay. I do sell books and other things on eBay. But I sell my art mainly on Etsy and then locally. Here's when I got sealed up. It came out real. Oh, here's a cat hair. Dang cats get cat hair everywhere. But anyways, this one turned out really shiny. Here you can kind of see. But and that's just with polyacrylic on it. It doesn't have resin. And a lot of times you have to get this shiny look by putting resin, which I have not messed around too much with yet. Marie Smith, you're going to order? All right. Well, thank you. My Etsy is linked down below. 12 by 16. I have a couple 12 by 16s. I mainly have 8 by 10s, 12 by 12s, 16 by 20s, some of those. Hey, Robert, how you doing? I see you've been making the rounds, Robert, with me. We've been out networking, getting a lot of out there to a lot of new channels and such. 16 by 20s, yeah, I have actually a lot of them. I need to get them more listed. The random ones, I'm having a lot of fun with the random ones. I wanted to, because honestly, there is so many fluid acrylic paint pouring channels out there. I kind of wanted to stand apart and, do something different than everyone's doing. And so Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is when I'll be posting those. And I've been really having a lot of fun because sometimes there's color combinations that I wouldn't quite pick, and so that's been a lot of fun. And I did download an app the other day when I did that giveaway. The app that I downloaded was Decision Roulette, and that was to pick the giveaway winner. Well, then I was looking at it and I was thinking, for those random mystery pours, instead of picking the popsicle sticks out for the color, I think I'm going to press the roulette, and then I don't know. It just seems kind of almost like I'm grabbing the same colors a lot. I think it'll be more random if I'm doing the app, pressing the roulette. Hey, Farm Off Fanatic. Hey, it's great to see you. Um, yes, Robert's been doing the daily rounds with me. Robert, have you made it to Farm Off Fanatics channel? He has an amazing networking. He goes on Farm Off Fridays on Fridays at 7:30 Eastern. And everybody that's wanting to grow their channel and network and stuff, Farm Off Fanatics is a great one to go to on Friday nights. He has great energy, and those chats are just going, and he keeps up with it. It's amazing. But just remember, guys, too, some of you guys are new to the whole networking and checking out other channels in these. I kind of call them a networking stream. I don't know what else to call them. But when you are in these streams, don't say subscribed, subbed to you. Definitely go check out all these other channels. Amazing content out there. But I guess we're not supposed to really say those words in the chat because it'll get alerted to YouTube that's kind of those are spam words and stuff. So try to not say, the subscribe word, subbed. I support you, kind of, they call it the S words, in the chats when you go over to check anybody out and stuff. Hi, Positive Queen. Thank you. Welcome. Where am I located? I'm in Washington State. Where's everyone else located? For those that would like to share, not everybody has to. Excuse me. But yeah, I've been checking out all these new Gulf Shores. All right, awesome. Brooklyn, New York, awesome. Houston area. I've been to Houston. I actually went to Houston once, and we went to the Astrodome and an Astros game. I mean, this was back early 90s. And the Six Flags, I can't think of what it's called, Astro World, I think it's called. But it flooded the day, like this flash flood the day we went, and the park and everything got closed down. But it was really cool. It was crazy day though. It totally flooded like big time. Oh, it's closed now. Yeah, this was early 90s, quite a few years ago. I used to travel with my grandparents every single summer. It was awesome. They would take us somewhere new each summer in their RV. Yeah. Yeah, Houston's always flooding. That's terrible. But yeah, for those that are like looking to grow their channels and stuff, Robert Burke, we've been making our rounds to a lot of these new chat rooms, and it's just amazing. And I've seen the other kind of networking and stuff where it's just sub for sub, and it's not people that are actually going to watch your content and stuff. No, these are people that have great content, similar content to what I would be watching anyways. So I'm meeting great people, great channels, and they're really been supportive and really loyal viewers of my channel too. So it's been really awesome to meet all these new people. So make sure to check everybody else out. And there's just been a great community, kind of our two communities colliding. A lot of us have been Robert Burke, Your Average Girl. A lot of us have been chatting California Writing Sherpa and a few of the others on their chats for many, many months. So it's kind of neat to see the two communities of chats kind of getting to know each other and stuff. So that's been really cool. Yeah, no, Your Average Girl, I totally understand. I definitely am going to be networking to the people that I'm actually going to watch. And so that's why it's been great to, meet, because it's been like crafting channels, art channels, homesteading channels, and the like farming, outdoors, fishing channels, which, I really enjoy getting to see everybody's outdoors and their scenery in their area. So yeah, no, I totally get it. And there's channels in there that I don't go check out and subscribe to, because that's not really the content that I would look at, and would watch. No, I totally understand it. Don't totally subscribe to the people and watch the people you are, interested in their content. Totally no fake friends or nothing like that. But it's been amazing because these are really great, talented content creators that are creating content that I am genuinely interested in. I mean, my dream is to own a farm and have a homestead. We have an acre right now, but we have a double wide that we paid cash for, so we don't have a home loan or anything. So now we've bought an acre, and now it's getting this moved to our acre, but we're having zoning issues and stuff. So eventually we'll have a little mini micro homestead farm. But you watch Robert and the Daily? Yeah, I think a lot of us do. I try to get to Robert's videos every day. It's great to see. He's always so sunny, and I love his weather there. And it's really nice when you can know their schedule, the person's going to be on every day and such at the certain time. And it's nice and short, and so that's kind of great. Volklum. How do you say your name? I just met you yesterday or the day before, about 2 days ago. Great, and it's welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, definitely. Everybody's welcome here. Earth Gal Hippie Chick. All right, great to see you. I haven't seen you around in too many of the chats. I've been thinking about you. I was watching a couple of yours. You're so creative. You do amazing. Everybody check out Earth Gal Hippie Chick if you're into like crafty stuff and DIY. She makes a lot of wreaths and she makes beautiful stuff. But yeah. And I'm sorry, Mo. I'm so bad at these names and the pronunciation. Morin Heinz, a camouflage zebra, like painting one. Is that what your idea was? But thank you for stopping by. Welcome. But yeah. So yeah, I've definitely been out there networking and stuff, but you definitely I see what your average girl is saying. You don't want to what's the point in networking with channels you're not going to watch or they're not going to watch your stuff? So that's why like okay, when I first it was probably about 2.5 weeks ago now that it was Cal that introduced me to these kind of networking channels. And yeah, I jumped in and I started just subscribing to all kinds of people and they were all subscribing to me, but you want to be genuine and you want to watch their stuff. So it got to be too much. I'm just subscribing to everybody and I'm trying to just watch everybody's content and make genuine comments, meaningful comments to their videos. And it really got to be too much. So that's why I've gotten a lot more selective. And I do go into these streams and I network and I say hello, how you doing? And I check out everybody's channels and I keep them open on a separate tab. And then after the stream is over, the live stream is over, I go back through and I check everybody's channel out and comments and stuff like that. But definitely being more selective because it was, it's when you first go into these chat rooms, it's like, oh, wow, all these new channels. And yeah, I definitely was just checking everybody out and subbing to everybody. And it's just too much. You can't do that. So I found some amazing new friends and some amazing new channels. So it's definitely worth it to check it out and stuff. You check out like the art, ghosts, comedic sketch, live videos and live streams. That's awesome. Yeah, there's so many great ones. Your average girl, weren't you the other one the other day that was going ghost hunting? I think you had mentioned in a chat. That was you, right? Sorry if I got you mixed up with somebody. I think that was you. But yeah, it makes it hard to concentrate on your own channel when you're bogged down with watching everybody else's channels. But I think I've gotten a good balance of that. I mean, you definitely need a balance because you need to be out there networking. You need to be out there checking out other people's and stuff if you're wanting to grow a channel. But you need to balance it too. You need to be working on your own channel, stuff like that. So okay, so it was you. So did you go check out the demonic poltergeist? That's so interesting. Um, and did you get to take any video or anything? That's a great opportunity to get some content right there. But yeah, I have been learning a lot about all this, growing a channel, networking and stuff. You've gone twice so far. Did you get any video? Super awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and a lot of these chats have had paranormal, ghost hunting channels too. So you might go and check them out. All right. I will have to. I know I'm subscribed to you. I don't think I saw that video come up though. I will definitely check it out though. Awesome. Yeah. Got weird noises. Oh, so how do you provoke a poltergeist? I'm just curious. Growing up, I did have a friend, a family friend. They said they had a poltergeist in their house, but it was somewhat friendly. I don't know. I've never had experience with anything like that, but they would wake up in the middle of the night with everything in the house like turning on, like all TVs, all radios, lights, even like, and it wasn't just electrical, faucets would turn on, toilets would flush like all at once. So it was very interesting because at first we thought, well, was it electrical? But no, it would be plumbing and everything. So it was crazy. So do you talk to it mostly? Because you don't want to provoke it negatively or anything. I have no experience with these things. I don't know how you do it. That's awesome. That's really cool. But yeah, so have you guys noticed I put a banner or channel art across the top of my like channel? And so I put a schedule on my channel now. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, the mystery pours will be happening. And those will be just to music still. And then Thursdays, this live stream is going to be a regular thing. And then on Tuesdays is going to be kind of like a speaking, a little bit longer, just 15 to 20 minutes, tips and tricks videos. So, and then whenever I do another pour that I really want to share with you guys, I may do a little short video here and there, but that's going to be the main schedule. Oh, hi. So you, Mama quit CP. You're Fast River, right? Can I call you Fast River? That's your other name, right? Can I call you that? Yes, awesome. Because I mess up on the pronunciation of your name, but Fast River's easy to say. How are you doing today? I'm really awesome. Thank you for asking. Your average girl, you like the banner? Thank you. I really messed around with that for a long time. I'm not good at this graphic stuff. And the weird thing is I was just trying to do it in just the Microsoft Paint. And so I would bring it up and I put all the text in. And then every time I went to save it and when I would load it onto YouTube, the left half of the text would be there. But only the left half. The whole right half of the text wouldn't be there. Somehow in the saving process and uploading it to YouTube, that would completely disappear. And I did it like 6 times. I was getting so frustrated. And then I went into, I downloaded a program. It's a free program called GIMP. And then when I got GIMP in there, and it's pretty easy because I am not tech savvy on this editing photos or graphics or anything. When I got into that program, I was able to make a banner and make it the right size and put the words. The hard part about doing the banners, the channel art across the top, is when you're looking at it for mobile, when you're looking at it from a tablet, from a computer, from a TV, just a minute. I think we're back. I think we were buffering for a minute. Sorry about that, guys. I tested my speed test of my connection before I got on it. It was pretty good, so hopefully we'll stay. But you can't do a video of it because it's a ceremonial. Interesting. Okay. That's very cool, though. I wish we could see it. You'll have to do some other items eating you guys do. You use GIMP as well. All right. Yeah. It's one of the easier ones to learn. I've tried to learn a couple others and I wasn't able to. So I do, and especially for a free software. So excuse me, guys. You can show it when it's finished. Okay. You know, I have your grandma on my Facebook. Once it's finished, you should have grandma send me a picture. So yeah, have her send me a picture on Facebook. She's on mine. I'm on Facebook, guys, just as Whimsy Creek Art. You can add me. Anybody can add me if you want. That's, you know, of course, not my like private Facebook, but that's the one that I'm using to promote my YouTube and all that. So, Elite Legend Toys and Collectibles. That's one of my new friends there too. Thanks, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I was just talking about all the new networking and channels that I've been in, getting to know some new people. Do I have Instagram and Twitter? Yes. My Instagram is, I think it's just Whimsy Creek Art. Let me look. Sorry, guys. I think on Instagram, you can find me under Whimsy Creek Boutique, all one word, Whimsy Creek Boutique. I think if you put Whimsy Creek, it'll come up too. But yeah, I'm on Instagram, and then I'm on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. I think either Whimsy Creek Arts or I'm Meg's Creations on Twitter too. It's a picture of this, like the side of my face with Halloween makeup. Is how you'll see me. But yeah, Meg's Creations is all one word. But I'm on Twitter, Instagram, all that. Bam's family, hi, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Another channel as well, new friend of mine. You'll go follow me. Awesome. Yeah, follow me. I'll follow you back. I'll check your are you gonna come on Instagram or Twitter? Well, either one. I'll check you out. Either one. But I'm on, I think, all the social media. I've been doing e-commerce for many, many years. So I have sold on Etsy since they very first started. I've sold on eBay since '03, I think. So being on all that e-commerce and selling things, and I sell books on Amazon. I have an Amazon bookstore. That's my main income. Besides my my husband and I's business. And so I've been on all the social networks for many years because of being on e-commerce. Have I made some new art in the last few days? Yeah, I made some failed art. no, um, so I made this lately, and I did not turn out good. So I'll show you what I made because I don't like to waste the paint and waste. So this did not turn out good for me. So I'm just going to paint over this, but I'll show you my failure. I messed with it, but so I didn't want to waste the paint. So I had these, they're just wood little like pieces. I think they're 1 inch by 2 inches, little thin. So I dipped them in the canvas. And so I'm going to make pendants out of them. I'll just drill a little tiny hole but so this is what I made dipping in. So I just took the canvas. I had messed with it and did not like how it was turning out. And so I just dipped and made a whole bunch of these. So I don't know if you guys can see all. So I have all these that I made and can make necklaces. Let's see some of the prettiest ones. They have gold, and some of them turned out kind of peacock looking. I might paint my peacock on them that I paint. But so yeah, sometimes I have some failed art and I don't like how it turns out, but I don't want to waste it too much. So I dipped these are just little wood pieces, and I'm gonna make some necklaces and magnets for the fridge and different stuff like that from them. But you'll find my Twitter another day. Okay. It's Meg's Creations, all one word, Meg's Creations. I think you can find it Whimsy Creek Art. I have it under both names. But so yeah, I liked that. Here's what it was, and so you can see where I dipped them in at all over. But this canvas has only been dry maybe 3-4 days. So once this completely dries in about 2 weeks, I'll be able to repaint on it. But this is what I made from the to not waste and stuff. All right, Fast River, you're gonna be right back. If it does not go as planned, there's a reason and lesson to learn. It says humans beings cannot make anything perfect. That is why a spirit being exists. That's awesome. Yeah. Even if it doesn't go as I plan for it to, I try to, make something of it. So that's why I love this art form. It's very, very forgiving. Passion for pets. Oh, hey, and welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I'm just showing here I'm going to make these into necklaces. It was from a failed painting I did. So I was trying to make it into something else. But yeah, that's what's something that I've been working on. But what have you guys been working on lately? Looks fantastic, very soothing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, that's why I do my art, because it is soothing and it is very freeing art form and stuff. Uh, you've been working on slime. Oh yeah. I've been there, done that with little kids. Yeah, I used to run a daycare. So yeah, I used to have a licensed daycare before we moved to this house, because in this house, we do not have the fenced yard that for the licensing here. So yeah, I've made slime with a whole group of 8 little toddlers, and I will tell you right now, do not make slime with a group of 8 toddlers just by yourself. That doesn't work out very well. No, I love toddlers. I miss my daycare really bad. But you're obsessed with the poking. Do you like they've got all those videos, sometimes I'll see them, it'll come up on my feed, and it's satisfying video and it's just poking slime. Those have become very popular. It kind of cracks me up that people just make videos of poking slime. They seem to do very well though. But you've done the goop with the toddlers. Me too. It's kind of fun. I've done the what is that called? That's Gooblek is, I think, the actual name. The water and cornstarch. I've done it with some older elementary school kids to kind of talk about physics and stuff while we were making it. That's fun, but yes, it is super messy and it gets everywhere. Especially, they are always initially like really into it and really involved and good. But as soon as a couple of them start getting bored, that's when the acting up and the messes start making it happening. That's what you just got to always watch when the couple are getting bored. uh, oh yeah, no, it's fun. All the slime and all the cornstarch, and water. For those that haven't done that, that's very interesting to kind of poke, and it's just weird the physics of how that you know you go quick, it just like hard. But you can poke into it, and it makes almost like it's just weird if you haven't messed with cornstarch and water. Yeah, it's a solid but a liquid. It's interesting. But and it works really good to teach like 8, 9 year olds talking about like physics and stuff. So yeah. Uh the painting stoof. Hey, welcome. That is another great art channel that I have found recently, guys. If you are into art channels, painting channels, check her out. She is extremely talented. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. We were talking about slime and mixing like cornstarch and water when you make that substance. So yeah, it's kind of fun, a fun little activity for kids and adults all in one. But yeah, when you poke it, the cornstarch and water, it can crumble. It can run through your fingers like water. It's very interesting substance. Uh, Bob Ross is quaking. Yes. And that's what awesome thing is. I've been getting out there networking more, and I've been finding some amazing artists, some amazingly talented channels, great content. So it's been awesome. It's been awesome to get out there and network and meet some new people. And I still, love my veterans and everybody that's been around, and we've been chatting for a long time. I think that we've been chatting some of the people from the original chat rooms that are kind of shut down now. But we've been chatting for 8, 9 months, a lot of us. I know, like Robert Burke, Your Average Girl. How long have you been chatting with us? I think you've been around a long time. Fast River, Mama Quit CP, you've been around a long time. Your grandma's been around a super long time chatting with us. So welcome all my new friends and all my veteran friends. A few months now. Yeah. It seems like you've been around since late summer, early fall, maybe. Yes, YouTube does have a great community of artists. It's amazing. It's really awesome to get to know all these other artists. Fast River, you have a question? Yeah, of course. Any question, anytime. Uh, did you miss a question while you're gone? I don't think you missed any questions, but if you guys ever have any questions, I'm definitely about, paint pouring, art, anything. If you got, it's a reasonable question, of course, but yeah, I can answer any questions. What's your question? Oh, my sun's going away a little bit. I have a window right here by me, as you can probably see in the glare of my glasses. Sorry, guys, but it was really, really sunny when I got on here, and it's kind of going away. But yeah, I saw about your spirit beads. That's so awesome. I love. Um, Let me go back up. Maybe I missed a question. I don't think I missed a question, but if I did, if you got a question, go ahead. Yeah, I'm here to answer any question. Fun with the girls. Hi, welcome. Yeah, I've been checking out your channel and a lot of new friends in here. Awesome. Network and check everybody out. Of course, the same rules. You can't say subscribe or sub in the chat. All those, everybody knows those same words. Oh, did I ask a question? Oh, I know that I've been asking like a question of the day for each of my lives. Is that what you meant? Um, I did not. I think I was going to ask today because I have my handy dandy notebook and I write down all these little things that I'm going to talk about. So I was going to ask everybody, what was your first job? Let's talk about everybody's first job. So my first job was actually washing dishes at our local community college. I started that at the same time that I started at a fast food joint. So I was working part-time at a fast food joint, and I also was working at washing dishes in the cafeteria of the local college. So those were my first job. But yeah, for those that are new here to my live stream, I kind of usually have like a question of the day, kind of so we can all get to know each other and talk and stuff. But just a random question. But yeah, where were you guys' first jobs at? That was my first job. Is simultaneously I had two jobs. Besides babysitting, I think most people have babysat here and there and made a few bucks. But of course, my real first job was at the college, and then also at a little like chicken fast food place. Uh, First job at Dairy Queen. I actually worked at Dairy Queen once. I think I was 19 or something. For 2 days. I did not last long at Dairy Queen. Our Dairy Queen was very interesting, a very interesting owner. I think it was just an isolated Dairy Queen issue, but if you smoked cigarettes, you were not allowed to smoke outside. They had a smoking room in the Dairy Queen, and so the food stunk like cigarettes and stuff like that. And once you started your shift, you weren't allowed to leave the building. You couldn't even step outside to get a breath of fresh air. So I lasted 2 days at the Dairy Queen and got myself a different job. But yeah, it was and he smoked cigarettes like all day long and had other employees that smoked cigarettes in this room, and you could smell it throughout the restaurant. So yeah. Oh, hey, Ms. Welcome. I was just asking. Oh, you answered the question, so you see that I asked the question. Maybe you've been here lurking. But you're fun with the girls, a Japanese tutor. That's awesome. That's a great job. Kitty Park at a minor. Oh, that's awesome at a minor league baseball stadium. That's super fun. And Ms., you worked at a women's prison museum. All right. So they have a museum up there for the women's prison. That's awesome. Your favorite dog was a dog groomer despite being bitten. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be fun to mess around with all the different dogs and different variety of dogs come in. Okay, you have to head out, painting Stoof. All right, well, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And I do this chat every Thursday at 11 o'clock. So welcome, and hopefully we'll see you around again. Hey, Mike, my husband there. But yeah, so yeah, some awesome first jobs. I just try to ask a question every live to just kind of get to know you. I know some of the questions I've asked in the past are like, if you won $5 million, what would you do with $5 million? And just random questions, like that. Nothing personal, of course. So yeah. So Ms. Pariah, what did you do with the women's prison museum? Uh, like a tour guide through the museum, or what was your job? What was your duty there? Oh, some dogs were very difficult. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Because, I'm sure there's a lot of dogs that's scary to them. And so, they probably have some fear aggression. So, do I do art for a living? I kind of have many different ways I make my money. As an entrepreneur and somebody that is self-employed, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. So I have an eBay for reselling items. I have I sell my art locally. I sell my art on Etsy, and then I have an Amazon store that I have over 10,000 books. And then my husband, Mike the Greek here, we do run our own business. So I don't completely make a living doing art, but I do make a decent amount of money with my art, especially during the holiday season with all the holiday bazaars. I usually can help pay for Christmas with my holiday bazaars with the art. So I kind of diversify and have a little, income here and a little income there. But and honestly, as an entrepreneur these days, you never know. You never know when Etsy could fall apart, or any platform could fall apart. And so I really think it's important to kind of diversify and be making money a little bit here and there. All right, Mike. Thanks for coming by. Uh, So at first you were a tour guide, but you ended up as maintenance. All right. I think I would probably rather do maintenance. Uh, I get, I'm a super shy person. So I know it's hard for me on these lives, but in person I'm very shy. So I couldn't be a tour guide. I'm not. I don't know. A mistake is a lesson in uniqueness. Yes. Yes. Uh, go to the farmers markets, like to sell my art and stuff. I'm trying to get into one for this summer. It's juried, so I am trying to see. And then, so I live like rurally in a little tiny town, and our farmers market is trying to get back up and running after a couple of years being closed. But I do live really, really close to Portland, Oregon, and so they have major farmers markets over there, and I would like to get into one of those. They're much more busier. But so yeah, I've been doing some applications for farmers markets. I'm not sure if that's what you meant with the farmers markets, but I'm trying to. Yeah, yeah. Passion for pets. Very introverted in person, unless I know someone very well. Exactly. I'm super, super introverted in public settings and in like crowds and stuff. But if I know the people and I'm comfortable with them, they probably can't shut me up. I talk, 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 talk. So yeah, that's very much how I am. So Ms. Pry, all the maintenance tools were in the basement, which is also where the solitary chambers and the gas chamber is. Creepy. Oh, that would be super creepy. We were just before you came in here, we were talking about poltergeists and ghost hunting. So I bet you there was a lot of that down there. But some coffee shops love to display local people's artwork and can sell them. Yes. I have a couple. Well, see, I used to be a paralegal, so I mainly have in lawyers' offices just because I already had networked with lawyers' offices, and they like to switch out their artwork and painting as well. Um, Farmers markets are awesome. Yes, they are. I love farmers markets. We have amazing farmers markets in the Northwest. Um, if I said if a site like Etsy and eBay collapse, Yeah, that's why I always have a backup plan. Farmers markets, local, something. You got to have some sort of backup plan. But yeah, I see what you're saying, and you never know. I mean, these sites. I'm not saying they are going to collapse or anything like that, but you really never know. You've always got to think about that. YouTube could be gone one day. It could be totally regulated and stuff. We never know. But yeah, your average girl, she's all about the ghost hunting. But yeah, I bet you with Ms. Pry was talking about in the basement of the prison museum. I could see some good ghost hunting going on there. You left to go and show love to commenters. Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely show some love, check everybody out. Uh, you have your own crochet pattern. That is awesome. I can crochet, but I cannot follow a pattern. So I can crochet a few things. But yeah, that's awesome. Well, hi, welcome. Great to always see you around. What have you been working on lately? Yeah, we were talking about ghost hunting. Your average girl, she went up. She actually went poltergeist hunting, but we were talking about that. And so, what have you been working on, Welp? What kind of doing any Grateful Dead like medallions, or I'm not sure what you call your pieces, but it's amazing artist too. Wish she could make some content. You don't follow the patterns well. Uh, yeah. I don't know why, but I cannot follow a crochet pattern for the life of me. It just does not work. Basements and attics are prime ghost real estate. Yeah, it seems like it is. No carving lately? You've been painting? Awesome, awesome. What have you been painting? Like your Grateful Dead or what type of stuff? Very, very talented. Easier to watch videos. That's why I say with anything, no matter what you're looking to do, you can watch a YouTube video and learn anything. I mean, we've my husband has fixed car issues with watching a video, like pretty intense car issues with watching a YouTube video. So yeah, there's a YouTube video for everything. There's some great crochet artists on YouTube that are very like explain it, but I've just got so much stuff going on. I haven't been crocheting. Um, awesome spray painting to make it look tie-dyed. I know I've mentioned it before and we've talked about it before, but you should really try some alcohol ink with some of your techniques. And alcohol ink is so expensive, but you can make alcohol ink. You get the 90% alcohol and Sharpie markers. Take the Sharpie markers apart and put them in little containers. Old medicine jar works perfect to make alcohol ink with. But yeah, you can make your own alcohol inks and kind of use the tie-dye stuff. Because to buy alcohol inks is super expensive. Excuse me. You don't make Fast River says, I don't make patterns for anything. It's all in my head and works out spontaneously. Some of the best stuff comes from just having your head spontaneously and just letting it flow. That's awesome. Yeah. Been using witch hazel and acrylic. I actually have been looking into using some witch hazel. That's funny you mentioned that. I was just I put it on my little shopping list because I'm out of witch hazel and I would like to see how witch hazel would work in. I'm going to do a side by side with different media, different additions instead of the silicone to see if the witch hazel will work. Yeah, cake decorating. I've seen a very similar technique with the vodka. Yep. That's another, like I was going to use 90% alcohol, witch hazel, vodka. I had 5 of them, 5 different additives to see if it works in the painting. Search it on YouTube. I will totally check it out. Echovox. What is Echovox? Yeah, with the beadwork, you set the colors in front of you and let it go. I bet you that's when you make some of the prettiest pieces. Sometimes when you just let it go. And that's one of the reasons I like having all my paint pre-mixed up and just having it all ready and just let it go and see where the paint flows and what happens. Oh, you accidentally deleted your video. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I've um I've deleted it completely off my camera, a couple of videos accidentally. And so is the Echovox, are we talking about the scanner, like a police scanner, or what are you guys talking about? I'm sorry. A free app, it's everything else is trash. Um, a radio scanner. Like what are we talking about? Ooh, purchasing a night vision camera and EMF detector. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I'm with y'all. An Echo Box is for the ghost hunting. Awesome. See, I don't know all this lingo. I don't know. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. Um, living up here in the Northwest, kind of the same subject, kind of different subject. But everybody's got all this gear for. Sorry, guys. But everybody's got all this gear up here for searching for Bigfoot. So I know it's different subject, but yeah, a lot of people are always they don't not so much ghost hunting, poltergeist hunting, spirits and stuff up here that I mean over in Portland and they've I'll talk about that in just a second. There's ghosts living in Portland, but over here rural, nobody really ghost hunts or anything. It's mostly all the rednecks go out and look for Bigfoot and stuff like that. But over in Portland, they've got amazing ghost hunting tours and stuff. They have Portland has the Shanghai tunnels, is what they call them. Underneath Portland is all these tunnels that they used to use way back in the day to move freight and move stuff back around. And they're tunnels underneath old downtown Portland. And they call it the Shanghai tunnels because unfortunately a lot of people were shanghaied or um, they would be kidnapped in the tunnels and taken over to Shanghai and be slave labor over there. Then this is way back. I'm not sure when, but way